Weekend really wasn't too bad at all. Our temperatures, while the fact that they were very similar to what we had over the week where we had all the heat advisories, a big difference was we actually got some cloud cover and didn't feel like it was like 103 and 104 degrees. Still, when we look at that August average high, just a skosh above what we'd normally anticipate, and with 2 days left on the old calendar, sit at 90.6 degrees. Now, as we take a look at our Skywatch storm tracker here in the 4 states, picked up just a little rain out on the northeastern edge of southwest Missouri early this morning. We'll remove the sweeping radar because that'll give us a little bit better indication of where we are seeing some pop-up rains right now in McDonald County and then in between Monette and Cassville, starting to pick up just a tad out in southeast Kansas. But the nice thing is number one, we need the precipitation, and number two, we don't have to worry about the fact of anything severe. You'll tell you everything kind of hung down around Arkansas earlier and the bottom of your screen. Let's go ahead and talk about what is Tropical Storm Ida. Of course, it made landfall 16 years to the day that Katrina made landfall. The only real difference, and it's negligible at best, Katrina came in right here. So take about 50 to 60 miles out to the west as far as where Ida came in. But at the same point in time, you still have absolute devastation along the Gulf Coast as now the Tropical Storm I moves through portions of Mississippi. So in New Orleans, Children's Hospital does have backup power on. That's a great thing. Here's another one that I think we're going to concentrate on, and I don't mean to be I'm not trying to play economics or anything of that matter while we think about those people on the Gulf Coast. There's a very good chance that gas prices are going to see a little bit of an increase because of Ida. And that's simply because we're talking about pipelines, we're talking about offshore facilities, and certainly we will jump into that. And like I said, I don't want this to sound like it's about economics. It's certainly about human life and safety. But that actually could play a role in what we're going to see here as far as what we get at the pump in the coming days. As we transition to 7th and Rangeline in Joplin, we are fortunate enough here in the 4 states to just have an absolutely gorgeous afternoon. 87 degrees is where we stand right now. And as we get ready to wrap up August, I said earlier, we're about 1.5 inches down for our rain, not only on the year, but really since June 1 as well. And so while our temperatures right on par for where we'd be this time of year, this is a welcome sight. How about a little pop-up for the evening and afternoon? And it's not severe. And then once we get into Tuesday morning, northern counties get a little bit more. It's not going to be one of those things where we get anywhere close to an inch, but we're going to need it because once we start September, it is going to be hot and it is going to be dry.
Right. Hot and dry, but I will take that over being in the middle of
Than what we're talking about with the Gulf.
Yes, definitely. But thank you very much, Michael.